Hi, my name is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and your #1 source for real estate advice online. Thanks for having tuned into my channel here on YouTube, where we talk about anything and everything related to the real world of real estate investing. Before I forget, make sure you go to my website and subscribe. It's at the bottom of this video. Also check out my radio show. It's on Wednesdays at noon. You can stream it online from anywhere in the world. It's live, wruu.org, and you can also on that website find archived shows from the past. Also, you can of course also find them right here on YouTube. So with this video, we're going to talk about another purchase that I did, another tax sale foreclosure I purchased right here in Chatham County in the city of Savannah. City limits actually approximately 2 miles from River Street, which is one of the most iconic and most visited places here in downtown Savannah. Actually, the distance is approximately 1.7 miles, so it's just across on the other side of the bridge. It's not that great of an area, however, it has very, very good rental potential. This house, when fixed up, probably could bring in anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a month, and depending on how well it's fixed up, and probably more in the future. So I'm going to just show you these two clips. I kind of appended two clips of the house. The initial starting bid, I think, on this house was somewhere around $500. I ended up winning the bid for $1,000. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory with this house. What happened was that there was a house that was on the auction block the same day that was about 3 doors down. So it was, and it was a condemned house, and it was very obviously that it had to be taken down because it was in severely bad shape. It was boarded up, but even the boards that it was boarded up with were falling apart. So it was just only two houses down. So I think what happened is a lot of the people at the auction didn't really perform their due diligence really well, and they thought they were bidding on this condemned house versus this other one that I was bidding on, and so nobody bid on either one of them, and I was actually the only one. So I end up getting these houses that are in very significant need of repair, and that this house is of course one of them. These videos were our first entry. Basically, it was extremely overgrown. We've since cleaned up the yard, of course, because the neighbors complained and the city was after me. So I sent somebody to clean it up. So there are some pictures available, and I'm going to put the link to the actual pictures of the house at the bottom of this video. I think there's still a Craigslist ad up where I can copy the picture. At the end of the video, I can put the pictures at the end of the video where we've cleaned it up a little bit. And I don't plan on doing any work to it at all. This is a great opportunity for somebody who has the skills, the materials, of course, and the access to labor and tools and machinery to fix it. So I'm just trying to wholesale it. Right now, I had it on the market for a couple of months. I had a couple of buyers. Actually, I had it on the contract, but the sale fell through. That's a whole nother story. I can make a video about that. Learned my lesson from that one too. But right now, the highest offer I got was about $13,000. The after repair value of the house is probably maybe about $40,000 or $50,000. And you probably would need to at least put that much into it. So if you're going into it just to fix it and flip it, this is not the right deal for that. However, if you did choose to put that money in there just because of the proximity and location where it is, it would just rent like hotcakes, and you could also basically get your return of your money in like 2 years if you just fixed it up and rented it, made your $1,000 a month for 2-3 years. You get your repair money back, and then you could sell it for your $40-50. So just depending on how you structure it, the longer you put the timeline of return on your money on this project, the easier it would be to make a significant profit on it. Now, most of the people that contacted me, they want to just like fix it, sell it, get out of it, take their profit. This is not that kind of deal. I keep explaining that to people, and people are not understanding this. So it's still for sale as of right now. I am asking price is $17,500. I reduced it a little bit, and I really want to walk away with 15 at least. I've had offers really close to that, not quite there, but we're going to get there. Of course, we're in the holiday season right now, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to sell. I think once we get towards the springtime, March and April and stuff like that, it's going to sell for that amount. I'm very confident, and I have a lot of patience, so I'm just going to wait it out. It's going to work. So here's the 2 videos. Just mind you, needs a complete rehab inside. If you can look from the videos, actually, that the actual subfloor has collapsed, kind of given way. Probably the posts from the crawl space have given way of some sort, so you have to redo the actual foundation from the beginning, from the bottom up. I'm not a construction expert. I can see from what I can see that it needs about $30,000 to $40,000. The whole entire property is about 800 square feet, so it's not very large, but it is at the end of a street, actually next to a really big empty lot, so that's kind of like a plus. And yeah, and I'm willing to take any offers, of course. So anyways, I paid $1,000 for this house. That was my ending bid. Not sure exactly, I can't remember why I didn't just abide for the starting bid, but irrelevant of that, because my overage was applied to future taxes, so I didn't owe any taxes for 8 months or 6 months. And then I had to pay back taxes, of course, for the city as well, because it's within city limits. And I think that was another $1,000 or so. So maybe all together, I am about $2,000 to $3,000 in. I had to pay the attorney as well. And the initial purchase price was $1,000. And I'm trying to sell it for 15, so you can do the math on this one. So here it is, my black sheep beauty. So as you can see, that's the real world of tax sale foreclosure investing. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to get. Savannah, Georgia, of course, Chatham County here in Georgia is actually quite desirable area to invest in tax sale foreclosures. We're not quite metropolitan, huge city, so the tax sales aren't overran by big institutional investors. Instead, we have smaller, like home buyers, individual home buyers, sometimes construction people and people like that who are coming in and trying to buy these up before the big guys get wind, basically. So you can still get deals like this. The $1,000 that I paid for this, of course, purchase price was for the land as well. So yeah, I'm the legitimate owner of this green beauty. I call it the greenhouse, and hopefully I can sell it here very soon. I'm going to try to post more pictures of some of the houses that I buy so you can see what it is that I'm actually getting. A lot of you guys have asked me about that, and yeah, I'll keep you updated on this one. Happy investing. Don't forget to subscribe, share my video, leave comments. I love your comments. Talk to each other. And of course, check out my ebooks where I explain exactly how I do this. Have a great day.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.